Hello everyone, welcome to episode 18, which is amendments.
Hello everybody, so this is our Olympics special. So let's first start with, obviously the NHL players couldn't be there this year, so it's gone to not amateurs because it's guys, it's some college guys, but it's some guys with AHL experience. Matter of fact, I think there's 9 guys who are either a Phantom or were once Phantoms, so that's pretty cool. So it gives us something to watch. I'm curious your take. What do you think? Do you like it better with the more amateur guys, or do you like it better with the NHL players?
I gotta say the NHL, because this year there could have been a chance Carter Hart would be there.
True.
And there could be a chance Ivan Provorov could be there.
That's true. And we had that chance. Remember when we had ice cream with Ivan Provorov right before the season started? He was extremely excited to go. So I'm sure he's very disappointed because Provorov was pretty much a lock to make Team Russia. There was no doubt about that. And yeah, Carter was most likely going to be one of the Canadian goalies. So I feel bad for him and anybody else who missed out. I mean, we had a lot of Americans on the team. So I feel bad for the guys, winning the Stanley Cup's the goal, but getting a gold medal, always representing your country. These guys love to do that. So it's exciting for the guys that are getting a chance, but it would have been fun to see Provorov and Carter and Hart and anybody else.
Do you think Claude Giroux would have been there too?
No, Claude's still having a good season, but Canada is just so darn deep. I don't think he would have made the team. I do think he's a possibility to put on the list, but I don't think so. I actually think Sean Couturier had a better chance.
I could see him.
He rolls on a hockey team like we've talked about. Coots is still great defensively, so I could see Coots sliding into that third line center spot. So I actually think Sean Couturier, of anybody on Team Canada besides Carter, had the best shot of making the team over Giroux this year. Just because of the positions they play and what's needed. So I do think Couturier had a very good chance of making Team Canada this year. So,
but not Claude.
Yeah, but great question. So now also while we're continuing the Olympics, I figured I'd show off some stuff I have. So here's some jerseys. This was for the 92 Olympics, which was great because that was when I was in high school. So I would cut class and watch it on the TV in the media room because there was no, didn't have the iPhones and all back then. So that was from the 92 Olympics, and this is from the 98 games, which saw the pros go there for the first time, and John LeClair, among others. And then this one, of course, is from 1980. Being an American, that was way before you were born. I was very little then, but I remember my dad was in the Navy, and we were in Virginia, and he watched it with his friends, and I was little, but I was watching it, and how huge of a deal it was. So I was always a Flyers fan, but Jim Craig and that USA team really sparked my love of hockey. It stuck with me forever. And then, of course, the Flyers being good, Bernie Parent, Pete Peters, Pelly Lindbergh, so being a goaltender because of all them. But I got to say that 1980 Olympic team really transformed, cemented me as a hockey first guy, not football or baseball. I fell in love with hockey.
I was a goaltender too, and street hockey. I don't do ice hockey. I still street hockey. But is... Okay, I lost my word. Okay. Is this basically like Super Bowl Sunday except for hockey and other sports, just not football?
Yeah, well, the Olympics are huge. Yeah. I mean, especially, in 1980 especially, it was a big deal. I mean, the Cold War was going on between the USA and Russia. The country was coming out of... It's hard for you to understand, but the country was coming out of gas crisis and Iran hostage. It was the late 1970s were not a great time for America, and they really needed a bump. And here comes these amateur kids who just literally, they call it the miracle on ice because the Russia team was amazing. They had probably the greatest goaltender of all time. Sorry, Bernie. But they had probably the greatest goaltender of all time in Vladislav Tretiak. They were a well-oiled machine. They had won gold after gold. They beat NHL teams, and then these kids got together based on incredibly strong goaltending from Jim Craig, and just came together and played well. And they upset them and won gold when nobody gave them a chance. I mean, nobody gave them a chance. And so it was a great story. Made the country, which Canada, hockey crazy. USA likes hockey, not hockey crazy, but the story caught fire, and it was named the I think best moment in 100 years, and during the whole 1900s. So it was a huge deal.
Cool.
Yep.
If I have any more questions, I will make sure to ask.
That's what I'm here for. But yes, you chip off the old block. She plays street hockey goalie. So that was pretty cool. And then just a couple more things I wanted to show you since we're talking USA.
I was just looking. I was like,
Yep.
don't you have a USA ball?
I do, of course. My favorite player is John LeClaire.
Okay.
So I got Johnny's bobblehead. My other favorite player is born in America. So Mark Howe played in the 72 Olympics, 1972. And that team took silver. So Mark was nice enough to sign that puck for me. And then these, as far as non-flyers, these are my favorite things in the collection. So this is Jimmy Craig signed on a USA hockey puck. And then, of course, since you got that, you can't go wrong you can't not have Vladislav Tretiak on a CCCP puck. So these are pretty cool. I'm real happy about these. I got to meet Tretiak, which was awesome. Really nice gentleman. I got to meet Jim Craig. That's, my hero. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to the Olympics. I'm looking forward to seeing the Flyers. Let me start that over again. The Flyers have a goalie prospect on Russia, who I'm real excited to get to see. I haven't really got to see him play, so that's exciting. I just love the Olympics in general. I love all the events. I think there's just something about representing your country. There's a great big pride in that. The ladies' Olympics are always very exciting. The women's game, anytime USA play Canada is in the women's game, it's just awesome to watch. So we shall be watching the Olympics.
I also have one more question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing in the collection that is Flyers? Since you said those are probably one of your favorite things outside of the Flyers collection, but would probably be one of your favorite things in the Flyers collection.
Oh, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, I know you like lots of things, but if you had to narrow it down, what would you want?
Yeah, I don't know. I have my Bernie Perrant jersey, which was one of the first jerseys I ever got, and Bernie was, of course, nice enough to sign that. I got that when I was a kid.
And it looks like you have a postcard in the stand because he has it in like a case.
Yeah, in Canada, they put Bernie's face on a stamp. So I actually wrote to Canada, the Canadian Postal Service, and they actually mailed me down the envelope with the stamp on it. So
that's very cool.
Yes.
If you just mailed a person, was like, can I have this special stamp and envelope?
Yep, and I had to write to Canada to get that and wait a little while, but they sent it down. So yeah, I have the stamp from Bernie Perrant on it, which is pretty cool. Bernie, he was the goaltending coach by the time I was really watching the Flyers, but I got to meet him when I was little, and it was amazing. He was an amazing goaltender his career, and just an extremely nice guy. So I would think high on the list would be my Bernie Perrant autographed jersey, which is on the wall. So I'm sorry I can't bring it down. It's in a frame, so nothing happens to it. I have lots of things, but that is very, first thing I think of. That would be it.
Yeah, because you actually haven't told me about the postcard or the stamp or any of that. You actually didn't tell me.
Yeah, sorry. There's a lot of stuff here. You don't get to see it. You don't really get every story.
I
But
just saw it, but I never actually really knew what it was.
Yeah, it's actually from the Canadian Postal Service.
That's
So
very
we'll
cool.
get Cheyenne to take a picture of it and put it up after the video for you.
I can show that.
So enjoy the Olympics. The All-Star break's over, so the NHL season's kicking up again, which is great. So we get to watch some, NHL hockey, and we get to watch some Olympic hockey. So thank you for watching this episode, and we will see you all next time.
Bye! Hello everybody, if you enjoyed this week's video, make sure you like and subscribe, and go USA, and that's all I gotta say, so bye!